level of ignorance that we see from some of these videos, it just amazes me. It's amazing. This video that just went viral all over the place, the side of a restaurant where people gotta eat, and I want you to see what these hood rats gonna do. Let's roll. You know, for years, I can tell you they keep producing hood rats. It's like you had a wild hyena hood rat mother raised the daughter to be a wild hyena hood rat herself. And this is why we keep seeing this over and over and over. And then the people that I have the most issue with in our community is those that see that they're not even doing it, but they would defend that behavior and act like that behavior is okay. Or they would even say the most asinine thing to say that is black culture. And it's not. It is hood rat culture. It is trash culture. That's not our people. That's not who we are. I will never accept that. I don't look at those women as respectable women. This is why I will label them as the wild hyena hood rat in this video. That's what they act in life. You are in the establishment to eat. And let me tell you, because they will come down on you so hard when you're trying to have accountability to that behavior, a lot of times nobody won't say anything. If in the video you saw the brother kind of on his phone looking, watching, acting a fool right next to him. We get so angry in our community about accountability. Don't dare say anything about standards. Don't say anything about anyone being wrong. And notice, y'all notice, brothers and sisters that will be upset by this and say something. When you point this out, they never say what you're saying is wrong. They never can, counter that. They're always going to use some ad hominem attack against you. You know what I mean by that is call you a name, talk about your children, talk about your husband, your wife, talk about your dog, talk about all kind of things, but never address what you actually said. This is why I have a policy. Ad hominem attacks will get you locked. Because if you have a difference of opinion with me, fine, have that difference of opinion. But the moment you go ad hominem, you're gone. I don't have that kind of conversation with anyone. You don't want to actually be acting like ladies, and then it be those same ones online later down the line when black men see this and say, man, hell no, I'm not dealing with this tramp. Then they want to get on there talking about black men ain't ish, black men this, I'm gonna die this. Oh, them black men, I'm gonna die this. Like Brad gonna put up with that either. You think Brad gonna put up with that? Or Jose, or Mr. Lee, or whoever else you're talking about you're gonna die this with. Do you think they actually gonna put up with you jumping on a freaking table, looking like some $2 whores, working at the strip club somewhere? Go put in an application at the strip club. That way, at least, you can make some money. But not in an establishment where people are eating. This is why the turkey leg hut here in Houston had to put in the dress code. Because they were coming there dressed even worse than what they was doing right there. And then people were complaining. And then you had silly Negroes, because that's the ones who were doing it, actually complaining and saying a turkey leg hut, thinking they're better than people now. No, nobody wants your type of clientele. I wouldn't want your type of clientele in my establishment if I had one. I would raise the prices at a certain point where I know you couldn't afford it to keep you out. I would do that. Because you don't want no hood rats and Pookie and Ray Ray and any kind of hood booger coming in there acting a fool. And let me tell you something else, what I just said. That's a mentality. It has nothing, sometimes it has nothing to do with money. And they got people with degrees, professional jobs, act just like what you saw in that video. So hood rats actually get degrees. You have smart hood rats now. You do. I've seen them. Then you wonder why nobody wants you nowhere. And you sit up there and of course, you know, the country that we live in, y'all acting a fool is put up there, and then now here you go, it's gonna be labeling all sisters. They have nothing to do with it. The majority of sisters will not go out there and do this crap. It's always them. And I'm gonna tell you what, because if I saw them, I'm like, hey, come on, bro. I'll leave. I'll tell the establishment, I can't eat here. Now with them doing that, I don't want to see no woman gyrating her behind when I'm trying to eat somewhere. I don't want to see it. Sad video. And you want, that's why it's another thing too. To see what also creates them hood rats is this government that we got too, facilitating them to see if they actually had to, you know, live on the guise of you didn't work, you didn't eat. They wouldn't have time to be acting a fool like that in the public establishment. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the situation, you know, with these hood rats. Because, man, like I said, that's embarrassing. That is totally embarrassing.